This whole entire time I've been hello, no internet? What do you mean no internet? And also, why are you big? You're supposed to be small. I'm on the computer. It's not very like cool to be recording video and talking to a camera when you're trying to interface with a computer. This whole time I've been recording with the selfie cam on my phone, which is obviously a crap camera, so I'm thinking that I probably look better right now, and I really gotta like remember to do this. And also, like, I always like look at myself when I'm recording, and now I can just look at the camera, which is a good thing. So I'm getting so close to being able to post some videos. I have 2 done. Probably gonna start maybe tomorrow. But I want to make a couple shorts, because I think that there's like, who's gonna watch this if there's not like a shorter video? That, I don't know, I feel like it's like a thing that I have to do, so I think I'm gonna do that. The thing that I'm dealing with right now is, let me go to my guitar picks, is the fact that you're probably not gonna see this until at least 6 to 8 weeks after I record this right now, based off of my maths right now, because I have 25 to 30 videos that are done already, and I wanted to release all of them, so I'm kind of juggling the idea of like, do I skip some? Do I prioritize the good days? I would really like to be caught up. I would like to be, I think ideally it's like I post a week after I record. So you're just like a week behind-ish, or maybe even closer. Because like, it would be really nice to get feedback about all the shit that I'm saying right now, so that I could get some help in like actual plans. Because these ideas kind of stick around for like a week and then I figure them out. But it'd be nice to have some help figuring them out, or just like something, I don't know. It'd just be nice. It'd be nice to be current. And I'm guilty of doing this my whole life, of like getting ahead of myself in the process, and like I need to realize that this is not the important time to worry about these things right now. This is just like building some momentum, so I need to like stop thinking that it's that big of a deal and just start posting and catch up when I catch up, because in reality, like, this entire year is gonna be probably less successful than I would like it to be. And I just think that that's the nature of the beast here. Like, I just don't think that there's any reason for, unless I get extremely lucky, like, there's no reason that things are just gonna like work really well. You know, like, this is a slow burn. These videos are not that exciting. There's no way my my thumbnails and my subtitles, or not subtitles, titles, are gonna be that freaking magical that people are just gonna randomly click and spend 20 minutes with me every day. I think it's gonna be a slow burn of getting people to like realize what I'm doing, what I'm about, that I'm somebody that's worth following, and that my goals are interesting, and that I, you know, make good music or whatever. And I think I'm gonna have to do some cool things to try to tie everything together, as far as the do I need this on my camera at all? I'm gonna take this off because I don't think it does anything. I don't think there's any reason to have this. I'm gonna have to, like, I've been wanting to do this thing with my songs where I make a short video, so like a TikTok or YouTube short or Instagram post, Instagram reel, and it's, the concept is, hold on, I have to change my, the concept is I sing my song, and it's kind of like a funny skit. So like, one of them was like, I was in the back of the car and Layla was driving, and I'm like playing my song, right? A song that if everything, you know, if I do it right, I've released this song, I put it on a surf video, I release it separately on SoundCloud or wherever, Spotify. So the video is from the perspective of like, she's driving, and then it's like, help, I picked up this guy for Uber, this is a 3-hour drive. What am I supposed to do? And the camera goes around, and I'm sitting in the back seat playing my guitar and singing. And it's kind of funny. Like, it's a stupid, very, very short and easy way to A, get people to hear my music, and B, just that little bit of funny, and it, like, the context and everything is enough for them to not just scroll right past it. It doesn't quite, like, I think there's some tricks or like tactics involved in setting a brand standard, and I feel like this whole thing that I'm doing right now is a brand standard in terms of, like, I'm the guy who talks for a long time and then I surf. Here's my music while I'm talking, here's my music while I'm surfing. I'm trying to get better at surfing, and I'm trying to make a career off of music, and I have to fucking DoorDash to pay the bills right now, and I'd like to not do that anymore. So, like, come follow me along on this journey and let's see where we end up. Like, I'm trying to get really good at surfing. I'm trying to get really good at music. So, like, let's do this together, you know? So those videos kind of go along with it, but they're kind of surface level. And I don't know if there'd be any conversion in terms of someone watching that little short video and then, like, wanting to watch a 20-minute video of me talking and surfing with my music underneath it. But I think over time, maybe it would kind of, like, you'd scroll down on my feed and you'd be like, okay, music, talking. What's he talking about? Where is this from? What the fuck? And then you can kind of, like, go into it. Maybe that would do something. But like I said before, it's such a slow burn. This is going to be such a slow process unless, like, some people that are randomly, like, super famous, like, pick my shit up and repost it and all this, like, but that's not gonna happen. And if it does, thank you, whoever you are, that'd be awesome. But yeah, it's just like, none of this really matters, is what I'm trying to say. These are gonna get between 5 and 50 views for the first 3 to 6 months is my expectation. And I think five views on these videos might be pushing it. So if you're the third person watching this, then congratulations, you are my best friend, and I love you, and I'm forever grateful for you. Because, like, what the fuck, you know? So yeah, in other news, I have been working on trying to find a workflow that makes sense for adding background music to these parts of the videos, which is super chill when it's a 5-minute video of me talking, and not as chill when I'm talking for 20 minutes. I tried putting the video straight into Ableton and, like, recording different things that kind of, like, went with the scenes of the video, but that and it works, and it's kind of cool, and I think that I could get better at it, and I think that it's possibly the most interesting way to do it as far as from a viewer's perspective. At least when I'm watching it, it feels like more handcrafted. But it's definitely more tedious, and I don't know if I have the time for that right now. It would be one of those things that I would really love to do if I didn't have to work the way that I have to work right now to pay the bills. I would definitely be doing that. I tried another thing that is gonna need some tweaking, which is something that I haven't done in a while because I haven't been making music and haven't been on that program, but when I am making music, it's something that I really like to do. I think it helps me a lot. I sit here with a guitar, and I just sit here and I figure some random chords. This one sounds nice, right? And I sit here and play it, and I go, let's alone. I don't know if she's gone, but I have to be back home. Yeah, I have to be back home. And of course, it's not, like, good necessarily. Like, I'm not in key. Like, it sounds like shit, honestly. Like, I've made good music, and that doesn't sound good to me. But what it is doing is it's programming my brain to think of, like, words, but also think of melodies off of rip, and while still trying to keep the chords going. And like I said, I haven't done it in a while. It's something that I did. It's something that I used to actually, like, get good at music. It was one of the main things that I used to get good at, like, writing songs. And when I do it a lot, which you'll see, I'll try it again in like a month or something. You'll see what happens when I do it more. I don't sound as shitty as I just sounded. Because my neural pathways open. It's like a built-in auto-tune. When you do that a lot, your brain just clicks into all the available notes. And right now they're fuzzy. It's literally like fuzzy. So I like think I'm going for one, but I'm just like in the middle, and it's not good. That wasn't good. But if I do it a lot, it's like boom, 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 boom. You know, like it just snaps, just happens. Words not always dependent on making sense, which is fine by me. It's just a exercise. Because when I actually sit down, you know, I would have, if I did that for an hour, which I did it for like 2 hours yesterday. When you go sit down to write, what happens is you come up with really good ideas from that. So there were like 3 songs yesterday, or like song ideas that like I could sit down and spend 45 minutes on and have a full song written, because there were a couple lines that I said that made sense, something to extrapolate and like turn into and like expand on. And the chord progressions are like sick. You know, sometimes you just come up with some really sick shit. And like the vocal melodies are sick too. So like it's not only good for my brain and for programming me, but it's also, I end up just shitting out some really cool ideas that I can actually use for songs. So I've said this before, I don't really know if having vocals playing while I'm talking is like, makes sense. Because the vocals might distract you from what I'm saying. So I would like to have it instrumental. But because I'm focusing so much on singing and finding notes and finding words while I'm doing that, the guitar playing is not necessarily good. I'm not really like necessarily keeping the best time. And I didn't have a metronome yesterday. The whole time I was just playing and singing. And it's kind of like, so I was thinking I was just going to use the guitar part, just isolate it and use that as background. But it's pretty messy. I might still use what I had yesterday just because like I could use anything that I have right now and it's not a big deal. But I think that I'm going to try to record all those to a click, which will keep me relatively in time, which will be very annoying, but maybe good for me to have to think like that and do that work while having a click in my ear trying to keep me in time. Like that will kind of, I think it'll put some fire under my ass. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with right now. Editing is going well. Everything's going well. We're gonna go surf right now. The wind is slightly offshore. It's not gonna be a good day. Actually, low-key today might be better than yesterday. Today might be the best day because it's not good. I seem to surf well when there's not good waves. I seem to just like, it's like fun zone vibes, and I just like find good options, or I don't even know. I don't know how to describe what it is that I do, but so maybe we're in store for something cool today. But I don't know. So I guess we will both find out together. I will see you in the water. Okay, so the wind appears to have gone on shore, which is not good. So I think there's gonna be a chance that I rage quit after a couple waves, but I don't know, maybe I get lucky. I took my sweet time getting ready, and I like wasn't really even, I don't know, today is kind of like an afterthought, so I kind of knew that it wasn't going to be perfection, but I just wanted to get a workout in, wanted to get my blood pumping, want to just keep progressing and keep practicing, and I feel like, I don't know, there were just so many things that happened in like November, December that kept me from surfing for a while, and I just want to get it while I can, while everything is functioning properly, while my camera works, while my feet work, while my body's intact, while my surfboard's not broken, and while there's a semblance of swell in the water, like I'm gonna go get it. Because one day there's gonna be no swell and I'm gonna be annoyed, so I'm gonna run in front of this car, because I'm an ass. Okay, well, I will now actually see you in the water. Very cold.
Come along to the bright side. It's better after a long night. Smell the roses and stay inside. Whatever works so you can sleep at night. Well, I'm at the Motel 6, just trying to get my fix. Well, they came for me in my home, with a war and searching high and low. Well, they tore me right off my throne. Came out to riot, so it all burned slow. I'll be on your postcard quick. Send me something to bust out with. Under lights flickering, I was told I was different. Getting tired of listening. Living a whole life in your skin. Turning all my wrongs right. Trying to be a good boy. Better off if you don't try. 'Cause no one likes to be the guy. Under lights flickering, always told you were different. Getting tired of listening. A whole life of living in your skin. My whole life. My whole life.
Oh. Well, such low tide right now. The wind's getting on it. I don't know what kind of wind it is, but it didn't feel very chill when I was out there. So I'm going home. Hold on a sec. Gotta get this leash off. I was just thinking, like, I wish it was this consistent all the time, dude. This is like, I had so many opportunities to just like practice my takeoffs on my backside, and like nothing. I mean, I didn't even get more than one turn in a single wave. Like, it was just like one hit, and I either like made it out or I didn't. But just getting that many opportunities to work on, like, I was really trying to think today about like where my feet are supposed to go and like how to quickly get to where I need to be. I was like trying to get to the bottom turn with my feet in the right spot as fast as possible, and like I feel like I made good progress today. Like, I just wish it was like that all the time, because if it was like as many waves with a similar tide situation with the better wind in like the morning, 3 hours of doing that, dude, would be freaking awesome. But that's the thing about surfing, like, you just, there's so few days that are like truly, especially here, like maybe it's different at a point or somewhere else, but there's so few days that it's truly like perfect, and you have to just improve in every little tiny skill so that when those days do come, you're like just perfectly where, like, just dialed. And then when this whole YouTube thing starts working and we get to start traveling to better locations, I'll just have all that like in my back pocket, you know. But yeah, that was a fun day. I'm glad I did that.
It's kind of like a revenge tour after last couple days have just been like not what I was looking for out here. Still thinking about going to the points tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go do some editing, so I will see you guys later.